Guruji starts to conclude this verse. Kudrat kavan kahan vichar. Kudrat means this creation, this nature. Kavan, what? Kahan, can I say? Vichar, what description can I give? What explanation can I give of creation? Kudrat kavan kahan vichar. What power do I have to do this? Where do I start? Guru Nanak Dev Ji now tries to verbalize his ecstasy, his trance, his euphoria at simply just watching the universe as it is. And he says, where do I start? What do I say? And remember, he's talking to the scholars who are sitting there trying to calculate the number of the stars and the alignment of the moon and the planets. Guruji says, just watch. See it. Don't analyze it. See it. Be present, and then you will be in euphoria, in ecstasy. And when you're in ecstasy, you're in awe of creation. And you can simply just say, wow, what can I say? Kudrat kavan kahan vichar, Variya na java ek vaar. Variya comes from the word varnan, which means to surrender. Variya na java, I cannot surrender. The common translation of this line is something that we need to look at. Variya na java ek vaar. The normal translation says, I cannot be a sacrifice to you even once, ek vaar. Almost implying that I'm not even good enough to praise you. I cannot even surrender to your greatness. But this translation raises a very interesting question. Does this line, with this interpretation, contradict other parts of Gurbani? Because in many places of Gurbani, the Gurus have said, I am a sacrifice to you again and again, countless times. Here, the line is suggesting, or certainly our translation of this line is suggesting, I cannot be a sacrifice to you. But in other parts of Gurbani, Guru says, I'm forever a sacrifice to you. So something to think about. There is another way to translate this line. Another way to use the same words to derive at a slightly different meaning. Variya na java ek vaar. One time is not enough. Ekko vari is not going to be enough for me to bow down to this. One description of you is not going to be enough. One effort is not going to be enough. I cannot be a sacrifice to you only once. That implies that I will continue to be a sacrifice to you. I am forever a sacrifice to you. Variya na java ek vaar. That my whole life is a surrender to this grandeur, to this greatness. I am insignificant on my own. My whole life is nothing compared to just a single moment of your entirety, of your eternity. There's another way to translate this line. If we take the word vaar and translate it to mean val, sometimes the word vaar can mean one hair, one single strand of hair. It brings another meaning to this Shabad. The word vaar in Gurbani has lots of different meanings. There's some 13, 14 different meanings. We see it in Asadi vaar. That has a different meaning. Yeah. Vaar saloka nal. Yeah. That's talking about compositions of poetry. But vaar can mean time. It can mean a moment. It can also mean a single strand of hair. Variya na java ek vaar then means that I cannot even be a sacrifice to a single strand of hair of yours. If this entirety of this universe, remember, it refers to this universe as a single being. Karta Purkh. Purkh is a being. If there is one being that is the whole universe, even a single strand of hair on that being would contain millions of universes. Variya na java ek vaar. So bring it back to ourselves. Look at a single strand of hair of your own. When biologists and scientists look at it, what looks tiny reveals more and more the deeper and deeper you go. Within a single strand of your own hair are countless cells and atoms. It's almost as though there is a countless universe within a single strand of your own hair. So Variya na java ek vaar, I can't even begin to describe a single hair on my own body. How am I going to describe the entire universe? So there's interesting ways that you can translate this line. So it's always useful to bring Gurbani back to you, making sense to you. There's another way even to look at a line that we've covered so far. Tiste hoye lakh daryao. Have you ever noticed that your veins are like rivers? Within your own body, there are countless rivers. Nerves look like rivers. Veins flow like rivers. So within your own body, there are countless rivers. So it's always useful to understand that Onkar and Ik is never talking about something far away. It's always something that's here with you now. It is you. Whether it's in the moment, in your present moment awareness, in your body, it's all you. You are as much of the universe as anything else. Variya na java ek vaar. Jo tudh bhavai, sayi, bhali, kaar. Whatever to you, jo tudh bhavai, is pleasing. Sayi means that, bhali is great. That kaar, sayi kaar, that work is great. Whatever you do, I accept it as your greatness. Whatever is pleasing to you. Remember, nothing here deviates from what we've learnt before. Give sachiara hoiye, give kure tutte pal, hukam razai chalana. Go with the flow of hukam. Follow that stream wherever it may take you. And recite Jo tudh bhavai, sayi bhali kaar. If you've ever seen an overflowing river, the destruction in its path is unforgiving. It doesn't stop for anyone or anything. When it's coming, it's coming. And hukum is just a constant unfolding river. Ever flowing, ever present, ever destroying it, ever creating it. Every moment, the old moment is gone, the old river is gone, the new one is being created. The universe is simply unfolding constantly forever. Sit back and just enjoy the ride. And you can only do that when a problem arises, you bring yourself to the moment. This is you, not me, this is you. And even talking about it can bring you into that moment. Vichar is a meditation. This is meditation. Kirtan now takes on a whole new meaning. Kirtan isn't calling a god. Kirtan is singing the song that God is singing right now. The divine song that's happening in Onkar, that is what we do when we sing. And this is the path of Dharam. This is what Dharam is. This is what the science, the lifestyle, the practice of this path is. Everything is good because everything is the divine. Everything is great. There's no point sitting here singing about the greatness of God. Oh God, you're great. Oh God, you're great. But can you just sort this out for me, please? Can you just change that for me, please? This bit of my life isn't that great. Of course we have problems in our life. Of course we have issues that we need to deal with. Of course there are difficulties that need to be met. Challenges that need to be overcome. But every challenge is an opportunity for you to just sit back and accept the challenge. There's a beautiful analogy in the Gita. In the Bhagavad Gita, Arjun, at the beginning of the great battle, is in conversation with Krishna. The battle is made up of Arjun's army, but the opposing army has members of his family in front of him. Arjun asks Krishna this question, how do I start a battle with the people on the other side when I can see my relatives, my cousins, my brothers, my family that I've grown up with, my teacher? How can I partake in this? Krishna's reply is to say, you are here, they are there. Your role is to play this part and just continue what you've been placed here to do. You didn't choose this battle, but it's happening. You have to play your part. This is where you are. So the message is to surrender to the moment as it is. Be here now. Don't worry about the outcome. You're not in control. Don't worry about the events leading up to this. The past is gone. The future has yet to happen. All that there is the present moment. Play your part. And in this present moment, just ask yourself the question, what is my role? What am I here to do? What is my character being asked to do? Detachment. Detachment happens at the very root of who you are. Guruji ends this verse as he will the next 4 verses. Jo tudh bhavai, sayi kaar, Sada, salamat, nirankar. You, tu, forever, Sada, salamat, steady. O formless one, the one that no one can see, the one that no one acknowledges, I acknowledge your presence is ever present. And you are steady, you are forever. Tu sada salamat. It is always you. This is you now, it was you yesterday, and it is always you. Aad sach, jugad sach, hai bhi sach, nanak hosi bhi sach.